Today it is all about blind buy perfumes that I'm happy to have in my collection or that I had in my collection, and I was super happy about them. I am not the blind buy person. I don't know, I see the intrigue and I see the thrill, but so many times I am so underwhelmed with a lot of perfumes that I'm like, no, I don't like to have so many perfumes that are mediocre for me or that smell like something else I already have in my collection. For me, a lot of times it doesn't really make sense. So nowadays, the only time I would do like a blind buy is if I can not get this perfume here easily. I cannot get a sample and I see the notes, I see the reviews, and I would say at least 80% sure that this is going to be a fit for me. Then I will do it. Otherwise, I won't. But let's get into blind buy perfumes that were a hit for me. And I will start with this one. So this is Escentric Molecules Escentric O2. I got the Molecule O2 perfume years ago and I fell in love with it. It's just ambroxan, one molecule, but it smells a lot more complex than just one note. And when I finished that bottle, I think I had 2 to 3 bottles of that, which is rare for me. And after that, I was like, should I get Molecule O2 again? Or should I get the Escentric version? So Gesa Schön, who is behind Escentric Molecules, had one molecule perfumes. And he had Molecule O1, O2, O3, always about one molecule. So Isoe Super, Ambroxan, Sandalwood, and so on. And then he released the Escentric versions of those molecules, which are about the same molecule, but in combination with other notes to make it more a perfume and not just one molecule. So I decided to go with the perfume version, which is Escentric O2. Don't ask me why I got the really big bottle, 100 milliliters, because I did not test it before, but yeah, it has been a while. This one has main accords of amber, musky, and woody, and it has notes of ambroxan, Isoe Super, iris, and jasmine. But it doesn't really smell like that to me. I don't know why, but it is super citrusy to me. To me, it smells like ambroxan, Isoe Super, iris, maybe a little bit of jasmine, but there is something really juicy, sour, and citrusy, almost even leaning bitter, that I smell in this perfume, which kind of reminds me of something like a gin tonic. Yeah, because it's a little bit aromatic and green and fresh. I don't know, it reminds me of that. And I like it a lot. I was not obsessed like I was with Molecule O2 because that one just worked so good with my skin chemistry, and this one is not as mysterious. It smells like what you smell in here is what you get on your skin basically. But as you can see, I still have quite a dent going on, and this is a 100 milliliter bottle. It's refreshing, it's cooling, it's definitely unisex, it's not feminine at all, I would say. Maybe even leaning towards traditionally masculine because of the woodiness of the ambroxan and especially the Isoe Super, and also because I don't really get the jasmine in here a lot. But yeah, it's extremely nice and I love Gesa Schön's creations. I think he is such an amazing perfumer, so innovative, and this perfume is no exception. On a completely different spectrum, we have Maui in a bottle, Sweet Banana 37 by Kayali. So they released 4 perfumes in this collection. They had these small bottles and then they had samples, like a discovery set. And I could not get my hands on either one. So I was like, oh my God, I really want to test some of them. What I did not really like is that they only came in the set. So you had to have all 4 of those in this size or in the sample size. And I did not really see why, because perfume is so individual and some people like banana, some don't. Some like more spicy lemon perfumes. some don't. But anyway, I got this partial bottle, and it did not look like this when I first got it. It was really, really light, and now it's so dark. If you look at the juice, it's crazy. But because of that, this got so intense. And you know, maybe you know that Kayali perfumes usually are more soft and not as projecting and performing as other perfumes. But this one was quickly really strong. But about the scent. So the main accords are sweet, fruity, and vanilla, with the top notes of banana and pear, middle notes coconut and jasmine, and base notes vanilla and sandalwood. And this one is a very tropical, fruity, it's like a sunscreen scent to me. It's like a banana sunscreen that you get on an island in your resort, like in the resort shop. They maybe have like a sunscreen scent, and that is what you get. It smells like tanned skin, a little bit salty, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's yummy, but it also definitely smells like tropical florals. So I do get jasmine, but to me it seems like jasmine in combination with maybe frangipani. It's not really ylang ylang, but in that direction. I don't just get jasmine. It's nice, but because of those tropical florals that are oftentimes white, the perfume is a little bit on the sharp side. But the balance of those creamy fruits with the coconut, wow, 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 makes it worth it. I heard that they now brought them back because this was released last summer, and now they brought them back in other sizes, and I think you can get them individually now. But I also love the bottle, such a fun scent, exactly what I was looking for. I love the idea of a banana perfume, but the same goes with pistachio perfumes. I smell a lot of those perfumes and they never really seem to smell like banana, or they do smell like it for like 30 minutes and then the banana is gone. So yeah, with this one, it's still not banana until the very end, but it stays a little while. One perfume I finished, but I was really glad to have in my collection, is Definition by Christina Aguilera. So when she first released her perfumes back in the day, I had one, but I wasn't really into them. When I smell them now, I feel like they are so generic smelling, which is such a pity because she is a unique person, and if you look at her music, it developed so much, and she could do so much with her perfumes to maybe make something a little bit more thought-provoking or niche, just like Dirty, or do something that is more pin-up-like and, I don't know, fun but classic and so on. But these perfumes usually are very similar to each other. Definition is also not something I've never smelled before, but I love the DNA, and this one was the cheap way to go if you want this perfume DNA. So the main accords are powdery, floral, and sweet, with notes of red apple, mandarin, bergamot in the top. The middle note is just orchid, and the base notes are heliotrope, musk, hinoki wood, and ambergris. But if you know Mont Blanc Signature or my beloved Good Girl Blush, this one smells very similar. Good Girl Blush is the most potent. Then comes Mont Blanc Signature, which is quite soft in itself. And then comes Christina Aguilera. So if you want a fluffy vanilla perfume with slight touches of like a creamy floral in there and some musk, this one is beautiful. I drenched myself in it. The Good Girl Blush is sometimes even a little bit too much for me. It's very potent. And Mont Blanc Signature is also, I had that, it's gone. But that one, I mean, it's not a very expensive perfume, but also not super inexpensive. And it did not really have the performance that I wanted back then. But Definition, if you look at the price difference, I think you might as well just try it. It's not as refined as those other two perfumes, especially Mont Blanc Signature for me is quite a refined perfume. So beautiful. But this one, it's nice. It's a nice signature, easy to wear perfume for the office, but also for leisure time. It's perfect for, I would say, spring, summer, definitely, maybe even into fall time. The next one is a perfume that it wasn't really a blind buy, but I only had the body butter of it as a sample. And I love that scent. And I was like, okay, if this perfume is going to smell like the body butter or like a body cream, it will be my favorite perfume ever. But I waited so long to get this perfume. And I have to tell you, it does not smell like the body cream to me. Of course, they are similar, but it's not the same perfume. But this is Vanille West Indies by Scent Barth. It's like a body care brand. They do a lot of like shower gels, body products, but also some perfumes. And this, I would say, is their most popular perfume. And this one has main accords of vanilla, caramel, and sweet, with the notes of vanilla, caramel, and orchid, and that is it. And I would say if you like Bianco Latte, the Escapade Gourmand, Fire at Will, perfumes like that, you will love this one. This is a very straight up vanilla perfume that is warm, that is a little bit powdery. I would say goes into the direction of La Tafas Rehab, which is like coconut powder and vanilla and a little musky. It also pulls a little musky on me with slight caramelly touches, but not too much. Some perfumes are a little bit too caramelly for me. This one, just a touch, so that is perfect for me. And the touch of caramel reminds me a lot of my beloved Changing Constance by Penhaligon's, which is a complex perfume, but it has that same feeling about it. And if I just want a cozy, quite linear vanilla scent that doesn't just smell like vanilla extract or caramel or is too much of anything, this one is beautiful. I also have the shower gel and the body lotion at the moment. If you put those three together, oh wow, wow, wow. It's gonna be a good vanilla day for you. The next one, it's a little bit complicated. So I heard about Taipei one day and I heard about it, saw the notes, and I was like, I think I have to get it. And it was impossible for me to get it. Then one day came the opportunity, I ordered it, and then it was postponed and everything like that. Shortcut, I did not receive it until now. But someone sent a sample to me in the meantime, so I got to experience the sample. And I can gladly tell you, once it is here, it will not be a failed blind buy because it is incredible. So the main accords are like tonic, gourmand, and woody. And the notes are, be ready, top notes, rice, soy milk, and taro. Middle notes, iris and guaiac wood, and the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and vetiver. So this one is not a perfume DNA I've never smelled before, but they are all slightly a little bit different. So there is one by Kenzo, which is also like a rice perfume. There is the Dirty Rice perfume by Born to Stand Out, which also is in the same family, and others. Also, maybe even leaning towards the Je Vois Remember Me. Maybe. There was one tea perfume that also had this nutty rice thing going on that reminded me a little bit of that. So as I said, it's not super innovative, but also I don't have anything like it in my collection, and I love the idea of it. I love those cozy, nutty rice perfumes, and every time I see rice in a perfume, I want to smell it, and I would say 95% of the time, I like the perfume. Le Papier by Diptyque is also like a really beautiful rice perfume, but goes into a different direction. This one is cozy, nutty, but also sweet and creamy, but has this a little bit woody dry down, but not too much. Very cozy, very subtle, yummy. Love the bottle, love the concept, and I will be so happy once I receive the bottle. And the last one for today is another vanilla perfume. And actually, I could do a part 2 only showing you vanilla perfumes, because these tend to be the ones I blind buy because I'm quite sure that I will love them. I do love this one. This is Phlur Vanilla Skin. I saw it, I could not try it, and so I thought I might as well just get the Perfumes. They also have the perfume version, but I thought I should go with the Perfumes first, and if I really use it up, wear it, and still love it, then I can get the perfume version. The main accords are vanilla, sweet, and woody, and you have the notes on here, which is so nice. You have pink pepper, pink apple, and sugar crystals in the top, lily, jasmine, cashmere wood in the heart, and benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood in the dry down. And this one is such a cozy perfume. It's not smelling like the other one. The other one is a little bit more simple. This, I would say, you do get the woods, you get the pepper. It's quite peppery in your nose, a little bit like the vanilla perfume by Kayali, that direction. And you have this floral thing going on, but not too much, just making it more round. This definitely is a perfume. It also is a gourmand perfume. It's very edible smelling as well, but more complex. It's cozy, it's comforting, it's not too much. For me, it's perfect for fall and winter time, or as a bedtime scent. That is what it is at the moment for me. But I love the packaging and the idea, and a lot of the creations I actually do appreciate, even though, same goes with this one, it's not a DNA I've never smelled before, but I don't know, I just wanted to give it a try. And I really like it. So these were the Blind Buy perfumes that I'm happy to have in my collection, or that I was happy to have in my collection when I did. And maybe I will go out and buy them again. We'll see. Let me know which Blind Buy perfumes you are glad to have in your collections and that were no fails. Because, I mean, it's normal, right? That you blind buy something and it's not gonna work on you. And you can also tell me in the comments if you want a fail blind buy perfume video, but it's not going to be a really long video because, as I said, I'm really picky when it comes to what perfumes I'm buying. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!